One of the biggest American Heart Association heart walks in the Midwest is happening this Saturday. The Omaha Heart Walk is back and at a brand new location, and we're so excited to share all about it. With me today, we have Shannon Hilaire from the American Heart Association and Greg Schraeder, who is one of the featured survivors for the walk. So thank you both for being here. Greg, we're going to talk a little bit about your story in just a bit, but Shannon, before we start speaking to Greg, can you tell everybody a little bit about what's going to happen this weekend?
That's right. The Heart Walk is a family-friendly, fun outdoor opportunity to get your heart pumping and to really raise awareness for cardiovascular disease and stroke. While it's a fundraising event, people are free to come out and just walk and enjoy the weather, lace up those sneakers and celebrate those impacted by cardiovascular disease and stroke, like our friend Greg here.
This weekend, obviously, we're going to have a lot of different events. It's not just the walk. There's also going to be some hands-only CPR demonstrations.
Absolutely.
Why is that important to share?
Yeah, Omaha Fire and Rescue will be on site to teach people how to perform that life-saving activity of hands-only CPR, really turning bystanders into lifesavers. Statistics show that when a cardiovascular disease event happens, it's most likely to be within your own home. So we're talking your spouses, your children, your parents, any loved one, a coworker. It's going to happen. So it's not if, it's when. And so being prepared and ready to go is extremely important. And it only takes about 90 seconds to learn.
I know we showed it at our safety desk a couple months ago for American Heart Month, so a really important thing to know. Greg, tell everybody a little bit about your story because you have a unique experience.
Yeah, well, you talk about CPR. About 2 years ago, on a bike ride with about 25 or so of my friends, we had stopped at a place, and for a break, I walked in there. I went into full cardiac arrest, no pulse, no breathing. They say when they turned me over, I was blue as a Smurf, which they said my heart had stopped 30 to 40 seconds before I hit the ground. Luckily for me, I fell at the feet of a retired doctor friend of mine. Next to him was a retired nurse friend of mine, Lisa, who is my guardian angel. She pretty much knew what was going on. She started CPR immediately. Also close by, another retired friend of mine, police officer. So all three of them had CPR experience. But my episode lasted for over 12 and a half minutes, so they couldn't do it all themselves. I had a couple of my friends who were brave enough to step up and step in. They had no CPR experience whatsoever. They tell me after it was all said and done, I had a 2% chance of living. Right now I've got a triple bypass and a pacemaker, a defibrillator in my chest. So I'm doing the Heart Walk for them. Not that I'm a survivor, but that I have great friends.
It just goes to show the impact that the people around you can have in, obviously a life or death situation. How have you changed from that? How has that experience shaped you now?
A different perspective on life, pretty much. A little bit more easygoing for the most part. At least I try to be. So other than that, and just live every day.
And you're still going strong now, feeling, as good as you can be, right?
Yeah, like I told you earlier, less than a year after that, I did a week-long 400-mile-plus bike ride across Nebraska. So, yeah.
It's really inspiring to hear your story. Thank you for sharing.
Well,
Shannon, Shannon, before we wrap up, can you tell everybody, a little bit about the new location? Because this is also something brand new that people who might have come out before are going to be able to experience this year.
Absolutely. So we will be in the Jean Leahy Mall this year. The walk will kick off around 8:10. We'll have opening ceremonies, and then at 9:30, 9-ish, we'll be doing the kickoff to the walk itself. There'll be a really fantastic opening, and we'll be featuring Greg's story. It's family-friendly, pet-friendly. We'll have water stations, a kids zone, the hands-only CPR demonstrations, and then we'll take off on that walk. We'll have 1 and 3 mile options available for folks. So however much they want to move, we've got an opportunity for you.
Can people still sign up, and how can they donate to
Yes,
you?
they definitely can. Head to www.omahaheartwalk.com, and you can still sign up your team, start fundraising, or just sign up to be there, or just come on down. We're really excited to have you.
It's going to be a great event. We are all looking so forward to it. Thank you both for being here. We really appreciate it. Again, the Omaha Heart Walk is happening this Saturday. Hope to see you there.